Hello, and welcome to today's intention. If you could find a place for about 30 minutes or so where you won't be disturbed with your eyes closed, sitting or lying down, that would be great. And I think all our intentions for rain are going to pay off. There's calling for rain coming up on Sunday, so maybe we can get it here a little earlier. Keep holding that beautiful vision of quenching rain for us here in BC within tonight's intention as well. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth always supporting us. And for the next breath in, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then focus on breathing light directly from your heart, exhaling and sharing it. Good. And now let's focus on the body, make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we're going to move up to the ankles, shins, calves, knees. Feel everything not only relaxing, but coming into a perfect state of health. If you feel inflammation, have it cool. General relaxation and wellness to all your body. And move up to your upper legs, your hips, pelvic area, buttocks. Feel everything loosen. And then your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we move up to the skin of our scalp, where tension can sometimes hide a hole. I want you to just release it all up there, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then move to the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up, open, and receive the breath of life. And feel all your facial muscles melting into perfect relaxation. And then see if we can't get our eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite our mind now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a backseat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Again, tonight, let's use the element of water to help us deal with our thoughts. It's an appropriate element to use as water naturally retains memory. So envision yourself standing outside with your arms stretched out towards the sky. And you're looking up at really heavy rain clouds. And then they start to drop their load. It starts with a gentle pattering of raindrops on your face and your hands. You're enjoying the feel of the warm rain against your skin. And then it starts to get heavier and more steadier. And the drops are falling on the ground around you, on the earth, the plants, the trees, the animals. And you can basically feel all of them sighing with you in relief for the quenching of the thirst, the replenishing of life and energy. Now, as the rain is falling past your head, it's creating a bit of a vacuum. It's allowing the thoughts to come out of your head and be encapsulated, each individual thought into an individual drop. And then gravity is simply taking the entire droplet with your memories or your thoughts inside them on their journeys, on their way. And you're not getting engaged, you're merely witnessing or observing, watching, letting them go on their way into the earth. This is what we want to do. Anytime we get caught up on a wild ride with a thought, just gently, as soon as you realize it, bring yourself back to your present moment and what you're doing. It's simply the practice of bringing yourself back. And if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than this. We're going to explore that a bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity where the heart is. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft patting of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. When you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or perhaps a wall has been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. But what I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP, backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So I want you to go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. And brilliant beams of yellow, golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. I'd like you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. We all have a very unique shade of color and texture to us as well. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. Very pure light that draws you towards it. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this light flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. And you don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, you will experience on every level that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one consciousness, one light, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. This is a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I'd like you to go ahead right now and envision yourself having the life you've always secretly dreamed of having, in all its glorious details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced, your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. So I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very invigorating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to include your family and friends. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then include your community. And then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of sending our frequencies out in intention. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. But most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're following our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, don't worry. That's okay. We're going to generate some feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of completeness or wholeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you could go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We are living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, learning, teaching, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And see this as being already happened. It has already happened, it is done. So say we all. It already exists. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this wonderful existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. And today, let's just picture it in the rain. Let's see us all at an outdoor music festival, laughing, dancing, singing, maybe playing the music, all in the rain, beautiful, quenching rain. So refreshing, so replenishing. I'm sensing all of the relationships are healing. My chest is just expanding with joy right now. Love is being transmitted and received freely. What an incredible world. I'm walking down the street in my reality, and I'm seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment, this all falls away. We naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere above us to transform to the higher resonance frequencies that we're more in alignment with who we really are. And all of a sudden, I feel trust blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, sensing all the connections, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's just so brilliant. What an incredible atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I'd like you to just, whether you're out frolicking in some cool lake or ocean on this hot summer's day, or you're at a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, watching your children and grandchildren thrive. Or if you're just sitting in your garden, watching your flowers grow. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop right now in your shoes and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've created. And now I'd like to just connect with some gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this incredible life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all these beauties. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, And back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and healing and energy and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now you're going to take this beautiful reality that you've created and build it up as an energy ball in your centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with the elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a very large breath in. We're going to build up that energy. And then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that with the world. Here we go. Build it up and release. Feel those energy waves circling the entire globe. And exhale out completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light and love and healing and energy. Good job. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. And also if you'd like to shift your limbs around a little bit too. When you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. Welcome back. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can recreate this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up on demand in a moment's notice. And eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become, with practice, walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing all around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you. Thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. And let's continue holding in our intention thoughts and feelings, the feelings and images that are associated with being out in the beautiful quenching rain. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention to start off our weekend.